Night within eternity, if such a thing can exist, settles in the throne room of heaven. The chamber is boundless and suffused with an aching luminosity, as if light itself mourns beside the one who created it. God is not form, but presence, a radiance that swells and wanes with the gravity of sorrow. In the hush, the universe seems to listen.
My children, my beloved creation, what have you done? I shaped you for wonder, gifted you a world painted with beauty and possibility. Into your hearts I poured compassion, boundless as the sea. Yet now, look how you have turned against the gift.
Earth lies vivid before him, spinning in space, oceans deepening, continents painted in living color, but now scarred. Here burn red blots, anger, violence, hatred. Gray spreads, despair, division, abandonment.
I see it all, the bitterness coursing through your veins, poison sipped willingly. Kin closing doors on kin, neighbors strangled by suspicion. You build invisible walls, tighter and taller, forging prisons not for evildoers, but for one another. Where, O children, is the compassion I wove into your being? Where is the empathy meant to bind you as one?
A shadow takes shape, neither beast nor man, but insinuation. Power brokers, swaddled in authority, listen as venomous whispers curl into their ears. The world's boundaries fissure and split, alliances dissolving. Far below, distant thunder becomes the drumbeat of war.
I see him, the deceiver, coiling through your leaders' halls, stoking greed, feeding the hunger for dominion. Through a chosen few, he opens wounds between nations and fans the embers of hatred into flames.
Storms roar across earth, tidal surges swallow cities, sickness creeps through alleys and palaces. Mountains shudder and fissures yawn open, swallowing what once stood strong.
I pleaded with you, sent storms and sickness, tremors and trembling, not as punishments but as alarms. Please, written across the sky and sea. Each sign was a begging cry. Turn back, awaken. Still you persist. You wage wars of conquest, turn weapons on the defenseless, scorn those who cross your borders in hope. Blood soaks the land I once blessed.
The Earth's image blurs, replaced by an endless blinding light, a horizon without shadow. Here stretches an unbroken line of souls, each alone and naked before truth. At the gate, radiant and severe, stands the angel, voice like the breaking dawn.
Step forward.
One by one, souls approach. A woman clutches her hands. The gate reveals her face turned from the starving, cupboards brimming. Shame etches her own face. A man bows his head. The gate displays his rage. Words spat like daggers, crowds inflamed by his voice. A leader approaches, once mighty. Now he falters as the gate throws open the ledger of suffering in his wake. His might dissolves, regret and dread shadow every face.
The kingdom of heaven is not seized by force nor entered by right, but by grace received and reflected. Each act of mercy, a key. Each cruelty, a lock. You forged your own fate.
The gate remains sealed. Soft, piercing realization dawns. The fault was always theirs.
I gave you free will, light within to guide, hands to lift one another. You chose division. You embraced night. Now it is not I, but you who close this gate.
The queue of souls lingers in the light, yearning for what was lost. Forever outside the kingdom, unclaimed by any but their own deeds. In the hush that follows, heaven waits, not in vengeance, but in a silence shaped like sorrow.